Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Hosberg, Benny Bell, don't want the word, don't want the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 6:88, 5:43, man. It's going to be Hazel E, man, exposing Blueface, supposedly say he's DL, telling Adam some stuff about Blueface and then the first clip we gonna check out is Whack basically saying that he checked her about it, and then we gonna go to like two or three different clips of the interview with her and Adam. We'll be on to the next one, man. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, yeah, Twitch, Kick, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble. Yeah, man. Hype the video. Get the likes up. Let's get to 4,000 subs. Share. Hit that notification bell so I know y'all still there so I could throw tunas in the air. Join the community. Get the likes up. Uh, Share it alive, man. Let's go.
We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go.
You looking for that content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
I don't think Blueface is really.
He may want to hit you and run.
You know the bumper rails at the bowling alley?
What?
I don't think Blueface on the path to his heart. I don't think there's bumpers that are stopping girls from getting in just because they shit on some dude. I think that's totally.
No, he ain't gonna. He gonna hit you and keep moving. If he with you, he may not even. If you're just dang, listen. Watch this. Blueface been having two women at home since he been out. You ain't never heard a peep out of them. Because they know their job and they know their position. You see that? Them two women he'll fall in love with.
Really?
They give him no headaches.
But all the girls that he falls in love with are the ones that are loud and proud out on social media, right?
Well, I mean, you got to remember. I mean, we went out on a little bowling date, double date. We went to Javier's and then we went to Lucky Strike.
Which girl?
The two girls.
So both of them, and then you only had R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but again, they ain't tripping.
You gonna put the topics on?
You know, the next day, we had to do his thing that his mother threw for him. And I remember them saying, hey, are we going to be able to go? He said, nah, I got whatever the other girl, and she's going to be there. He told him. He didn't bullshit him and say, I'll see. But he said the lady, R&B is going to send the lady to do your nails and y'all lashes and stuff. And then, you know, we'll do some later on.
Who's a better bowler, you or him?
Nephew pretty good. He got this crazy ass spin.
Really?
I just bowl with speed. My balls be like 115 miles per hour.
It doesn't really benefit you.
If I could listen, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I cheat. I'm throwing the ball so fast, and my ball's not hitting the ground, the alley until probably about 10, 12 feet into it. So as long as it hit right, I'm striking because it's in the middle. My ball is not doing the whole row, maybe like half of it. And I'm throwing it so fast where it gets there. Now
Your logic is the less time that the ball is actually rolling, the less time it has to go off course.
There you go. And I'm throwing it fast.
But I would say that when you throw it really far, that you're less in control of that time period than when it's on the ground.
Okay, watch this. Picture the whole alleyway, right?
Yeah.
And half of it, the ball is committed and moving at 100+ miles per hour. It get there fast. Now, Lucky Strike, I couldn't really execute like I wanted to because it had the strings.
Strings?
Yeah, if you pay attention, some bowling alleys just set the pins down. So that means when you hit the vibration from other pins, it'll make other ones fall. When it has strings attached to them, they'll still stay in place.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, you'll pay when it comes down, you'll see them. But
I'm not gonna lie. The school that my kid goes to, we had like a parent bowling night. We went, ordered a lot of apps, a mountain of fries, and then we all bowl. I feel pretty confident that me and Lena were the worst bowlers there by far, to the point where some of the other parents were like, they thought I was trolling because my bowling was so bad. And one of the dads took it upon himself to start helping me with my bowling. And by the end of the night, I had like 3 strikes. Like in my last, like, my last 10 bowls, I had like 3 strikes.
What weight ball?
I was the most improved player ever.
What size bowling ball you use? You probably don't remember. I'm like 12 to a 15, so anywhere between that range. Okay. R&B has a crazy bowling technique.
What's she do? Now, diaper shot? The
problem with her is when it's people there and the ladies can't handle it, they get mad at their man. Because she goes and squats down with both hands and comes all the way through her legs and then lets it go. So you have nothing but a bunch of ass just boom, tooted up. So if your woman ain't cool like that and she catches you, you're going to look at that shit. Then it screws your whole bowling out.
My wife has no pride.
She don't care.
No, she don't care.
No, she's going to talk about it with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we do, right? But if you got somebody there who's like, God damn it, Frank, you bet not.
I don't want to date a woman who has any kind of pride in her bowling skills. Unless she's like a real professional bowler, then I could totally get behind that. But I don't want like unwarranted pride in their ability to do random sports.
Her and the 2 girls whoop Blueface. And Blueface is a sore loser.
Really?
He's competitive. He don't give his mama, grandmama, kids. He's trying to whoop your ass.
Oh, wow.
Straight up. He got so mad when all 3 of them beat him. 2 of them tied R&B for first, then the other one. The next game, he was so focused. He blew. The fool had like 170 points. He was like, oh, that shit ain't that. He was serious. They laughing.
Right.
I'm like, yo, he's serious as a motherfucker.
If you go on a double date bowling with Blueface, how many security is with him?
We just had one.
It was okay. So it's pretty chill. He's not like really too.
No, we just had one.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so I interviewed Hazel E. Now, when I agreed to interview her was when they were together. By the time the interview happens, like a week and a half later, they're already broken up. And I just want to warn you that she was throwing some sizzle on the story of her time spent with Blueface.
We don't mind that. I mean, you ain't got enough time to even. You're not Rock or Jaden. You know
I held it down, but okay. At one point,
there's not too much you can say.
She was trying, I think, to kind of like poison the well, because at one point we're talking about their sex life, right? And she says he was getting on all 4s, and I'm like, wait, what? What are you?
I mean, you're dealing with
about?
A seasoned vet from Love and Hip Hop.
But then she admits that he's on all 4s like her from behind. And I'm like,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay, like all 4s were all thinking you're getting pegged, we're thinking you're getting assy like that. I'm like, oh, you're trying to make it sound like that. But then when I pry a little bit, she's like, oh no, he's like on top of me. I'm like,
yeah, but she would have left that like that. That's what went. But at the end of the day, and I told her I was a little disappointed in her because when she started doing weird shit, I thought the respect she had for me, she'd have refrained from that. Like she's tripping that he out with other bras.
Yeah.
As you would have lost your mind, like listen, Hazel, no disrespect, but you not a lockdown for a dude like that. You 8 years younger than his mama. You a cool chick, all that cool, but you can't think he gonna get out the penitentiary. I mean, on some real shit. Hazel got bodies.
Like murders?
No, bodies, nigga. Hazel done been around.
Yeah, she fucked a lot of guys, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
at
nigga,
45, she got
30
years in the game.
But listen, bro, ain't nobody with any type of status. This is real shit. And ladies, y'all listen to this shit. When you coming up and you got a lot of attention on yourself and you collecting these bodies, when you get of age, unless you got a regular dude or you move your ass to the backwoods or somewhere, nobody with any status is trying to wife you like that. So a nigga ego, nigga, you can't walk in a room and 10 niggas know what your woman feel like.
But there are a lot of examples of like very famous couples who essentially have done that, right?
Who?
I mean, okay, ASAP Rocky has like arguably the baddest, most successful girl.
Yeah, but Rihanna, bro, Rihanna, what nigga? You can't put 40 on Rihanna in the industry?
Not 40, but I'm sure you could think of a nice little list. He probably knows about a bunch of bodies we don't know about.
No, listen. When you say Rihanna, Chris Brown,
His enemy, Drake.
Who else?
I don't even pay attention, but I'm sure we could think of some other good ones.
No, but you can't.
We can? I don't know, honestly.
Right? So, respectfully, is like, I don't know. There's no way Hazel thought that. Like,
I just think maturing.
He didn't hide nothing from it.
Maturing is accepting that your 45-year-old girlfriend is going to have had a lot of sex partners. I don't think that's the thing that.
No, but guess what?
Freaked him out.
No, what I'm saying is, she's saying like he's supposed to got out of prison and settled down. Nephew was gonna do what he do.
She kind of made it more like she was okay with the idea of with other girls, but then ultimately it was like a little bit too disrespectful. And you really
see right there.
Yeah.
How are you okay with other girls, but it's too disrespectful?
Because there's a way to other girls that's not disrespectful.
Nephew ain't finna hide his hand. The nigga was just hiding his cell phone.
Asking that of wait, where?
In the penitentiary.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, like,
nigga, you hiding everything in your cell. Now you got to get out and free and hide. No, Hazel, that was a come up for you.
Right. I think
she should have rolled it out.
Expecting anything like that from Blueface at this point, probably pretty unreal.
Nigga, let me tell you something. It's only one female deserving of that.
Jaden.
And if Jaden didn't get it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If there's only one female deserving of that, and that's Jade. She laid down there. She gave him his first son, right? Gave him his first daughter, first two kids, high school sweetheart. Jade, if I ain't mistaken, she might have created the goddamn cover for the famous Crip album.
Don't say that. That sounds like a lawsuit.
Who?
Her.
She ain't finna. Jaden's not gonna do nothing to go at Blueface like that, bro. Like, she ain't that type of person.
But so then how do you feel about Jaden and I and Lena Dex on camera?
I mean, that's your business. That's his baby mother.
But we trolled, but do you think that that would be a disastrous thing for
that's your business?
Her career, my career, like who would suffer the most?
I mean, it just lets us know that Adam and Lena, when it comes to plug talk, y'all declining.
Why?
Because we're used to you guys saying you're dealing with prominent people in the world.
She's like probably more famous than almost anybody in the world.
But Jaden's not from the world.
I know, but we're always looking to branch out.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
where did Jaden's fame come from?
Blueface.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bop.
You get famous, you get famous.
Spell it with a Y.
Where did R&B's fame come from? Whack 100?
No.
Well.
No.
I mean, what are the other sources?
R&B wrote 7 books prior to me.
Right.
And I will say this, in this urban space, yes. In her space, she's huge. That relationship, the church biblical side of shit, she's huge. She did tours around the world where they pay her to come speak, book signings, sold her books. She's huge. The people she be on the phone with, and I Google them, these dudes got 1 million followers, 2 million followers.
I'm going to do a deep dive on that. But
that's a fact.
But okay, so Jaden and I obviously did not sleep together, but we did troll as if we were going to. And then we also put out the first clip from her interview in which Jaden emphatically warns me that if given the opportunity, Blueface will take down my wife.
No, he got respect. Blueface got more respect for you than you got for him.
Why do you say that?
Because he's not going to troll with your wife.
He could definitely troll with my wife, and I think he would. I mean, he put out Instagram videos in which he like basically made it clear that he would my wife.
No, he said he wouldn't.
No, he did. He said, "Adam, I will f your wife." I think it was an exact quote.
And then he said, "I would never f my homeboys, somebody I know wife."
Well, I don't think did he say that?
I'm telling you, bro.
He said that. Either way, I mean, I'm all for the trolling. Either way, and in fact, I think that's why he kind of had to backpedal, is because I told Lena. Because she was like responding in an Instagram comment.
Blueface had an argument though, bro, about y'all.
Okay.
Because he thought you was married to a transgender.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, bro.
He said he had a wet dream about her in the pen.
No, he said
he had a wet dream about my wife in the pen. He did. Are we supposed to play these videos?
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I too have been worried at times that I might be married to a
Clubhouse TV.
Clubhouse TV.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV, where we break down the real conversations happening behind the scenes of hip hop, the industry, and these unpredictable celebrity narratives. I appreciate y'all for checking back in and checking out the content. But as y'all heard, Wack done had enough. Hazel E made some very weird comments about Blueface after he dumped her publicly, and Wack was right there on No Jumper to shut that down immediately. So let's get into it. Now, first of all, Hazel E been bouncing around the industry for years. But recently, she been trying to attach herself to Blueface like she's part of some storyline or some women empowerment movement. But the problem is, that's not what it looks like. Now, Blueface cut her off, walked away, and then she want to hop online throwing shade, dark comments, and subliminals, basically trying to act like she's the victim in a situation she created, and the internet peeped it. But Wack, nah, he ain't let any of that slide. According to Wack, Hazel been doing way too much talking, too much reaching, and way too much acting like she knows what's going on behind the scenes with Blueface. Wack said straight up, Hazel E need to stay out of Blueface business because she don't know half of what's going on. She jumped online, acting like she got insight into personal matters, implying things didn't happen, and trying to stir drama because her name wasn't trending anymore. Wack checked her quick. He said if Hazel knew what was really happening in Blueface Circle, she wouldn't be online playing these little narrative games. He even hinted that Hazel's involvement wasn't as innocent as she's making it seem, that she contributed to the chaos Blueface had around him at one point, and now she's gonna act brand new. The craziest part, Hazel E started trying to flip the script, acting like Blueface owed her something when the reality is the man walked away for a reason. Wack said basically she needs to stop clout chasing every time Blueface's name rings real. Every time Blueface gets in the headlines, here come Hazel trying to make it about her. Wack even said Hazel E know what she did, and that line right there got the internet buzzing. Because anytime Wack says someone knows what they did, it usually means he's sitting on some information that he refuses to drop for now. But it's Clubhouse TV, y'all. Let me tell you, this whole situation just shows a bigger trend. People love to attach themselves to Blueface when it benefits them, but the minute things go left, suddenly he's the villain. Wack's not having it. He's calling people out, putting boundaries down, and he's making it very clear that if Hazel keeps talking, she might end up embarrassed by the truth. So do you think Hazel was genuinely hurt? Or was she just clout chasing now that Blueface moved on? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel? With over 46,000 subscribers, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all for checking out Clubhouse TV. And you already know, I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I never been CK Wack, only CS too bad. A goddamn rat, and the feds got my back. Talk tough online, but your wig got cracks, looking like Deadpool's skin in a fitted cap. I never been CK Wack.
You ain't do shit to that nigga.
You don't know who killed my brother.
So
None of
it's
y'all.
open season on Wack. On Wack.
None of y'all know. They let him go for a reason.
Shit.
Bro,
If it ain't
I know
R&B, he ain't defending.
Listen, when we
If
go
it ain't R&B or stitches, he ain't defending them niggas. Trust.
We got the media team.
21-year-old rapper or 21-year-old NBA star?
But Blue is like real animalistic. He even likes to growl during sex. So
Really?
yeah,
The 5-year-old birthday party scene is pretty wild.
it's wild. It's intense.
21-year-old rapper or 21-year-old NBA star?
NBA.
Because they will have like.
So y'all thought Blueface getting out of prison would calm things down? Nah. Within 3 weeks of walking free on November 3rd, the California rapper managed to start a whole new relationship, break it off in the messiest way possible, and have both his new ex and his baby mama dragging him across social media. Let me break down this absolute train wreck for you, because what went down between Blueface and 45-year-old Hazel E has everybody's jaw on the floor. And before we dive in, I gotta address the title. While rumors have been swirling about all kinds of wild allegations, what Hazel actually exposed was way more than just relationship tea. Here's what nobody saw coming. Blueface gets released from prison after serving almost a year, and instead of reconnecting with either of his baby mamas, who he claimed, and I quote, left me in prison stranded for dead, he immediately links up with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's Hazel E. Now, if you know anything about their history, TMZ reported they'd been in touch on and off since 2018, but the timing never worked out until now. Let's talk about who Hazel E really is for those who don't know. Born Erica Adams, this 45-year-old reality star graduated from Southwest Texas State University and made her name on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She's been through her own relationship drama over the years. She was married to Devon Waller, had a daughter named Ava Dior with him, and has dated everyone from Rose Chandler to Cat Williams. But her most painful public relationship was with Young Berg, now known as producer Hitmaka, who basically humiliated her. He literally used the word raw. In one text, he allegedly wrote, "This was already posted." For December, he apparently on a felony fugitive warrant from Oklahoma. Not hiding, but your baby mama. The relationship that started with Hazel calling herself his golden retriever ended with her saying she went below to mess with him and that all she asked for was mutual respect. She claimed his old ways were creeping back in and she wasn't about to compete with what she called pound puppies for his attention. She also made sure people knew she wasn't just some groupie. She said, "I make you look," pointed out that she helped his music video go viral and reach #1. She felt dissected and said it's something she doesn't tolerate. What makes this whole situation even messier is the family dynamics. Blueface's mother, Carlos, with potential release in 9 to 10 months. But at this rate, who knows what drama he'll create before then. So what do y'all think about this whole mess? Is Hazel E better off without him?
So it felt good, or like, would you say that your preference is like a YN, or would you prefer to be with a guy who's, 45, 50 years old, who's kind of a little bit more solid, doing, grown man stuff all day, as opposed to, kind of running wild?
Look, that's what I probably need.
Yeah.
And would probably like do me well. But those guys want younger women. So they're not really into us. They want somebody that they can like, that's going to cater to them, that they're going to be their world, that like aren't going to come with as many restrictions or boundaries and don't know what they want and they can worship them. So
really, that's the vibe.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of guys out here are looking for
like
something
I'd have to probably go up to like 60 or something, and then me and 60
is a lot.
Yeah, I can't do 60. Even I've tried 50. I've tried 40s. I feel like 40s they're divorced like myself. Like they're wounded. They keep their guard up. They like hate love. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's
the 5-year-old birthday party scene is
was gonna let us go to jail when Masika called the police on us.
What were they tripping about? Video where he basically says that I think he picked up on the fact that dollar signs were lighting up in her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The realization that shooting porn with Blueface would probably be like, I'm making a 30-minute video compilation of him. And
then he took it down, and then I took it down.
But you're in the shower, you maybe like dancing, you're gyrating a little bit. I mean, he's an entertainer. That's not zesty.
There's no See, that stop writing checks your ass can't cash.
He might have met his match. He met his match with us because we really.
And he met his match with me.
He's willing to do whatever for the bread.
Let's get to it.
Let somebody bang your baby mama on camera.
That's what I
And then
said.
come back and let me know if you're down to do anything for the bread. Yeah.
And this is why I go up, because I'm like, does he think he finna punk me? Like me, Hazel E? Like, you think you finna get that off? Okay, like let's go. Like,
So did you accuse him of being zesty in the breakup, or was that a fake news post?
Oh, that was it was him drenching himself in the water. It was him. You know, it was very fresh out of jail. It was very, you know, I don't know if he was having flashbacks from the prison shower, but
Nothing zesty's happening in there.
Nothing in the prison shower.
Not to him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe on some other yard. The yard that he's on, I don't think so.
Okay, so there was that. Well,
No ass play.
It was very. I don't know. He thought he was like, I don't know what it was about that. So I mean, I saw it like floating around, and I was like, see, this is what his ass gets, because that was one of the nights he pissed me off. And it was just like the DL whisperer. He likes to, you know, talk about men and like certain down low.
Who is the DL whisperer? Is this an actual person? Or?
Yes, it's a person.
It's not like a genie?
No, he tells women like the signs and stuff to look for in DL men. He gets into it, people like he's great. DL Whisper is like amazing. And so right when he seen the blueface stuff, he's like, sis, are you for real? He's like, that man just got out of prison. He talking about fucking Krayshawn in her ass. He's like, you guys got to give him time. You know what I'm saying? Let him catch back up to society. And then it was just like a couple things that I guess he did. Then the DL Whisper was just, you know, posting them and breaking down the down lowness of it. Man. So, you know, he tried
my boy Blueface.
He tried to sneak diss me. So, you know, he tried to repost some old shit from me in season 1. So, you know what I'm saying? I reposted some gay shit on him. And then he took it down, and then I took it down.
But you're in the shower, you maybe like dancing, you're gyrating a little bit. I mean, he's an entertainer. That's not
that he has that required that. There was nothing.
I might have to go through the archives.
I don't know. It was very
Bust down, Tatiana. That's not.
It was make me sweat. It was very Tyler. Boom, boom, boom. Tyler, it was giving that water. That's what it was giving. Okay, yeah. I was waiting for him to take his dreads down and just give, honey, give face, darling, bark, bitch.
Oh my God.
That's what I wanted. Like next, after that. Okay.
But you don't actually think he's got a sliver of gayness in him, do you?
Listen, see, no,
I don't believe it.
I don't have liquor. See, if I would have had liquor, I would have just said it.
You want to leave room for people to believe it?
No. I was gonna ask you as a straight man a question, and
hit me.
I don't know. Like this might be going too far. No, it's not too far.
Ask away.
Okay. As a straight man, how do you feel about running red lights?
I'm down.
Right. Other straight men, anybody's have a problem with running red lights? Okay. So during like the first time we were about to go there, I was like, man, I'm on, like, I you know, period, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, we're in the shower, you know what I'm saying, mess around. He was like, I'm not gay. I could run a red light. I said, okay, pep talk out loud. Get to the bed, grab the phone, you know what I'm saying? He's running a red light. About 3, not even 4 pumps, the nigga's dick went limp. It was like, I can't do this. Like, you know, whatever. Like, we'll try this again when you're off your period. And I was just like, I didn't know if it was gay or not. And I only really have like, I did ask SK. Like, I don't have that many straight homeboys. Most of my homeboys are gay. So the thought of running a red light is I asked DL Whisperer. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm really gay man. Just running a red light just terrifies me.
Really?
And it terrified him. And so that was the only thing that I just was like, is that normal for a guy to be scared to run a red light? I was married for 4 years. If me and my man wanted to get it popping,
right,
red light or not, green light, it was popping. So I just didn't have ever come into contact with that before.
Okay, but to be fair,
it was our first time though.
When it comes to gangsters, sometimes I feel like they're like a little bit easily weirded out by things that maybe like civilians wouldn't be weirded out by.
Okay.
And also like, you know, I personally enjoy period sex. I feel like it's kind of gushy and like just has like a little bit of a different feel and texture to it. But at the same time, I mean, sometimes that shit stank.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, I'm not gay. I could run a red light. I said, okay, pep talk out loud. Get to the bed, grabs the con, you know what I'm saying? He's running a red light. About 3, not even 4 pumps, nigga's dick went limp, was like, I can't do this, like, you know, whatever, like, we'll try this again when you're off your period. And I was just like, I didn't know if it was gay or not. And I only really have like, I did ask SK, like, I don't have that many straight homeboys. Most of my homeboys are gay. So the thought of running a red light is I asked DL Whisperer and he was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm a gay man because running a red light and it terrified him. And so that was the only thing that I just was like, is that normal for a guy to be scared to run a red light? I was married for 4 years. If me and my man wanted to get it popping,
right,
red light or not, green light, it was popping. So I just didn't have ever come into contact with that before.
Okay, but to be fair,
it was our first time though.
When it comes to gangsters, sometimes I feel like they're like a little bit easily weirded out by things that maybe like civilians wouldn't be weirded out by.
Okay.
And also, like, you know, I personally enjoy period sex. I feel like it's kind of gushy and like just has like a little bit of a different feel and texture to it. But at the same time, I mean, sometimes that shit stank. The period specifically, like it just don't it don't smell too great sometimes, especially once you really start digging in there. It's like, you know, you're kind of pulling. You're sort of rummaging in there and just pulling, like the further you go, like you're just unearthing things. It's like an archaeological dig. Is there any possibility that maybe that got to him?
I don't know, 4 strokes. It was, you know, and I had said something because I was like, damn, you busted like Calico guys. Like, you really just got out of jail. And then he was like, no, I just couldn't like the red light. He's like, so I don't even count that as our first time, you know? And I was like, oh, okay. You know, it was not even like the running the red light. It was the pep talk to run the red light that concerned me.
The interesting thing is that he thought that he was down and then very quickly realized that he didn't want to do it. Because I feel like not a lot, but like a good amount of guys are just like anti-period sex.
But I mean, he was only out of jail probably like a week and a half or so. So I don't know. I was just thinking a nigga fresh out of jail going, especially a bitch you been wanting to. I don't know. Like, it wasn't a thing. Like, I was like, yo, you know, he's like, well, we can wait. And then he's like, no, fuck that. I can run a red light. You know what I'm saying? Like, changed his mind and the thing. And I'm like, you know, so I just never had that experience. Like, I thought, like, if you guys agreed to run the red light was going to be ran. Like, you were doing that. I didn't, you know. I don't know. That was it. That's the only thing. So I wouldn't leave nothing else to speculation. The only other thing, look, the only other. No.
Tarnishing my boy.
No, I'm not. The download whisperer, and just like in general, when men can't be satisfied with like one, not even one woman, like 1, 2, 3, like you got to have a multitude of bitches around you all the time to make you feel like what? And then you're saying that you're not even fucking him. It's like maybe that's not what you want. Because if a woman can't satisfy you and this one can't and that one can't and that one can't, then maybe like a woman's not what you want.
I feel like a lot of them are probably satisfying him, I would assume.
Well,
I think that was just a glitch in the Matrix with the whole period situation.
Okay.
And also,
I love how you're backing him up. That's some real homeboy shit.
That is some real homeboy shit. But also,
now you should fuck his wife because
I should fuck his wife?
No. He don't got a wife. He should fuck your wife so y'all can get the vacation home.
No, for sure. That would be fire. But also, like, I'm just going to throw it out there. The Bloods are his ops.
Okay.
So I could see how like fucking blood would be a weird feeling, you know? As a Crip, that might be not something you want to do.
It might not, you know? That's why I'm like not suggesting anything. That's why I wanted to ask you the question first. And you said, I don't give a fuck. That was your... So that's why I went to the story, and now you're like saying that, okay, I could see this, I could see that. So that's why I just wanted to start off with asking the question, because it is a real question. I have to ask a straight man,
right? Does
this bother you? Is this a behavior that might suggest that he wants something else? But I literally didn't know.
To be fair, I have shot hundreds of porn scenes, and sometimes randomly, my shit just won't do it. Right. Like, I don't know. It's just once in a while, like literally probably like 1% of the time, it ain't really hitting the way that it normally is. So it could have just been really, especially like when you're in that frame of mind, like any little thing can kind of take you out of the zone. I remember I was fucking this girl when I was like 20 and I couldn't finish. And I told her, I'm like, your house is too cold. Oh. I feel like I could feel the wind like in your room. And
So the environment threw you off.
It was just too cold, you know.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
weird temperatures is like one of the main things that might kind of fuck
Right.
me up. Like, because a couple times where I haven't
I
been
mean, and
able
I've
to
left
perform.
this open for him to try to dog me out now. Like, oh, it's something like you already gave him an out, but it's like that wasn't the case, and it just was a question
Right.
that I have. Like, I can't see any other gay thing just except for the amount, and then like you need to have all these different women, and I get it. You're fresh out of jail. You want bitches and bitches and bitches and bitches, but then why aren't you fucking them? Like, you just have them around as like, is it pimping? Like, I'm confused. I'm like, maybe it's pimping. Like, maybe I'm like not, like, maybe it's like he's getting bitches, having them be there, putting them on a platform, making their OnlyFans, like whatever going up, and maybe he's taking like a piece of it. I don't know, like what it is.
Well, I mean, you got to admit that like when he helped Krishan blow up, that was crazy. Like nobody thought that she was going to be able to actually like make music or become like this famous or whatever. Then he does it with Jaden. And like, you know, I've been seeing Jaden around. Jaden was like not even someone whose name I knew for many years. She was just like, oh, that Blueface baby mama. She's around sometimes. Like nobody thought that he was going to be able to take her to the level of stardom that she's kind of at. So I feel like, you know, if you are skeptical of Blueface's ability to like glow a girl up, like at this point, it kind of feels like he could make it happen for like nearly anyone.
Good luck.
You think, you think that he's just got lucky a couple times or what?
No, I just think he has to have the right girl that's going to be down for that ride. I don't think Jaden really, you know, she was with him before and she had a baby and stuff. So she's kind of like stuck there with them, period. The Krishan thing, she was in the Blues Girls, whatever, the Bad Girls. Yeah. And
she was a recruit from that. Yeah.
And she just didn't give I mean, she beat his mama up, his sister up. Like she's on complete line of fuck it, right? And it's like I said, people love her for her toxicity. So, I mean, he just has to find that right one that's going to let him do what he does and still just ride. And any girl that gets her emotions, you know, involved in it is gonna be like, fuck.
I do think that there's something special about Krishan. I think it's fair to say.
I like her music. I ain't gonna lie.
But okay, I think it's fair to say, and I realize that the word ghetto is sometimes considered kind of ugly. Maybe there's like a better word that I could use, ratchet, ghetto, whatever you want to call it. Like, I feel like Krishan takes the cake.
Yeah.
Lifetime in the culture, hip hop culture, whatever. Like who could you really even put up in the top 3 against her? Like I feel
Flavor Flav could be up there for sure.
But
are you talking about girls or just?
I was kind of thinking girls specifically.
Girls specifically.
Flavor Flav is, you know, he's
Jocelyn. Her.
So you're gonna put actually Selena Powell. I'm kind of tempted to throw her in the mix too. Yeah, but even her,
she's not really ghetto though. Like she's more like just messy, snaky,
just
like
a
more
sick
she's
escort,
just,
whatever she is doing. And not, I don't know if she's an escort, but you know, that kind of energy.
Yeah, that energy. But Ratchet, I would say her. Me and Ray J were having a talk about this earlier because he said he wants to do the Ratchet Awards next week. He's like, "You're nominated for 4 Hazel." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
So I'm assuming this is not going to be like a really big award show. If he's going to do it next week, it might just be like him on stream.
Yeah, exactly. It's Ray J. Yeah, it's Ray. Like, who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we were talking about it, and we definitely said Krishan like took the cake, but he was like Jocelyn. He was like, "Nah, but Jocelyn, you know what I'm saying? She got to be an honorable mention up there." And then I don't know, like I guess Natalie, but not really because it's like her programming is super up there, Ratchet. But I don't think is Krishan really like takes the cake. Like I don't know anybody that's like
Natalie's the maestro.
Yeah, she's a maestro,
which is a little different than really being. Krishan is just like Michael Jordan. She's just like in there putting up numbers on the board,
breaking into the house, cutting yourself, leaving a message in blood.
Right, to the point where like the clip of Blueface talking about her cutting herself and writing all this shit in blood or whatever doesn't even really register with you like the way it would register.
When they sent me the clip of her hit him with that Hennessy bottle and then trying to vacuum the glass out of his head, I was like. Yeah,
that could have been your man's.
I was like, but I see why she do it because he triggers you. He's very triggered. You have to be wrapped really tight. But the thing is, he stayed is my thing. So you have to have some sort of like level of offness too, because you let a chick bust you in the head with a Henny bottle and proceed to take a vacuum cleaner.
Right.
And take glass out. There's something wrong with you as well, sir.
The fact that he doesn't have the instinct to just leave is what's amazing because like a lot, like if me and my girl get into like a little tiny fight, a lot of times like I just like walk out the door, take a walk, kind of like
maybe it's an
get
older
back
white
into
man
it
that I need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried white?
Of course, yeah.
How's that going?
I've had like 2 public white boyfriends. My first one was Chet Hanks. I kind of hipped him all the
what year
black.
was that?
That was season 1, 2014. Me and Chet.
Oh my God! So you really got him like early when he was a spring chicken.
Yeah, his dad still had him working at like Fred Siegel's on freaking Melrose.
He was on TV and
he did that one movie with was it Cheetah Girls or something like that? It was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but his dad made him have a job. Like he didn't play with him. He was even like changing his will up to like leave it to like orphans and stuff like that. So yeah, they had him working. So yeah, Chet was like my first not first white boy, like my first public like white boy.
Did he do the Jamaican patois thing a lot?
He wasn't onto that yet. He wasn't onto that.
You helped him to get onto that? Here's what you got to do, buddy.
He's had plenty of experience with black women. That's all he dates. Like he got, I think his baby, I don't know which baby mama. I know one of them was a stripper in OC though, for sure. Like Chet likes it. Like he likes like I don't even want to say that. Like
what he likes black women.
Yeah, but it's not just black women. He like them ratchet. Like he like it to the point, you know.
Yeah. So he's a blueface of sorts.
Yeah, for sure. But his shit just stays cleaner because he can't do all the. At the end of the day, he's still Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks' son. So
I mean, it's so
he can only go so far.
If you think
stick his ass in rehab when he goes to the left. They're like, okay, you're going to prom.
If you think about like what he would have to do to command as much attention as Blueface on a consistent basis, like you kind of have to turn your life into a soap opera. And then you can't just like do that for a couple of days and go back to normal. No, that you got to do that over and over. Like me and my girl had a conversation the other day about like what we would have to do to like be that kind of couple. And it's a totally foreign conversation to us.
That's why it's hard for me to but it's so crazy. He didn't really want to do streaming though.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird because like you do want your life to be a constant soap opera, but I guess he doesn't want it to be like everything. He wants it to be curated, performative, very performative. He wants it. So
I mean, I do have the memory of I think when I interviewed Chet Hanks that like I think he smoked weed partway through it, and he just like immediately became like quite a bit less fun.
Really?
And a little bit more like in his head, got a little weird.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Stood out quite a bit, but I mean, I do like the guy.
Was he probably trying to stay sober at the time? Like he has to stay sober.
Yeah, I feel like he's always kind of like back and forth on that. Or has he been sober for a while? I don't really know.
Well, now he's doing country music and moved to Tennessee. So
wait, seriously?
Swear.
Wow.
I kind of came at him a little bit, not like big, but like him, Chanel West Coast, like. I feel like they're all trying to be like posty, you know, like they're all like they like rap didn't work for them, so now they're just all of a sudden hopping on like the super country train, and I thought it was like really whack. And I'm like,
there's so many examples of people who are trying to jump on. I really feel like of them like they look at Jelly Roll.
Yeah, they look at Jelly Roll.
They're like, oh shit, Jelly Roll was like a struggling rapper for all these years.
Yeah, love his wife.
Yeah.
My girl. She wants me to come on. What is her podcast? I don't remember. Dirty Blonde.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Bunny. Shout out to Bunny.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I like that because she had OnlyFans, and then once he blew up, she zapped it.
And she actually tells her truth about like who she was and what she did to get money and the life that she's lived and how she's changed.
Because my wife is friends with her, and she's told me a bunch of wild stories that they've kind of shared with each other. Yeah.
She's honest. She's truthful. She's like a fucking open book. That's why I like her.
Yeah, I mean, but who's even really like the Beyonce country album was huge.
That's what I'm saying. It seemed like okay, what Beyonce's gonna do? It just it's really whack to me. Like I just was like, so rap didn't work, and like you culture vultured, and then now you're just like gonna go back to your roots. Like you know, like it's just weird to me. Like
I wonder if you can go back to just being a regular rapper after doing the country project.
See, and I don't know. Maybe they like saw Little Nas X. Like he had success.
I mean, it's in the air.
Like it is. What's the other one? What's the black guy? The
Shabuzi. Or even Lil Durk and Morgan Wallen did the song.
And that's fine. Do a song. Like, do a song. Don't change your whole. You moved to Tennessee. Like when he told me it was like at Amber Rose's birthday last year, and I was like, "Where you at?" He's like, "I'm in Tennessee now," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I do country music," and I'm like, "He's like, his music scene is huge out there," and I'm like, "That's just weird how you were just." Over here, like now you're just doing country music, singing, and it sounds, it's not even bad, but it's just so unauthentic. I
could kind of like imagine him having success as a country singer in Nashville more than I can imagine him having like any legitimate success out here. Like I feel like, I mean, not even as a diss, but like, is he going to be taken seriously as a rapper? No. Could he reinvent himself as a country singer? I mean, it definitely sounds like it could happen.
When he was with me, he went by Chet Hayes.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he's back to Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, why are you on your last name? And it's Chet Hayes. And I'm like, okay, the Hazel E baby, Chet Hayes thing.
But I feel like maybe you can't base your judgment of what it would be like to date a white guy off of Chet Hanks. I feel like he kind of exists in like a different sphere of white guy, to be totally real.
Like a Jack Harlow.
We'll accept him. Okay, Jack Harlow is kind of a superstar, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying like types of white guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, everybody can't be George Clooney out here, you know, or like, what's the other one I like a Channing Tatum-esque, you know.
A proper white guy.
Well, I mean, gotta have a little flavor. Like, I mean, I want like a little something.
What if Travis Kelce ends up back on the market?
He got it. I just don't like he went too far to the other side. Like he'd have to get the black wife effect all over again.
Yeah. God. But he did that. And then
he was great when he had the black wife effect.
You know,
he looked.
I just like wonder sometimes, like, is she committed to this? Like, could she leave? We're talking about Taylor Swift, obviously. Like, could she, like, I feel like her changing her mind is like impossible. She's just built up this guy so much that if she were to end this relationship, it would just be insane. She gave him way too much of a stimulus package. But also, I mean, there are times where you kind of look at their relationship, like on that one podcast they did together, and you're kind of like, is this meant to be? Because I could for sure see this not working out. But I feel like she's put so much into him and built him up so much that, like,
and that's what we all do as women, you know. And I mean, she can, like, she can look. God, listen, I say I turn you up, I turn you back down. You know what I'm saying? But the true test is like when he retires, will he even be exciting and attractive to her? Because I see some of my friends who have been with athletes and they're not with them now that they're retired and stuff. I feel like, you know, the rush, that excitement is gone. Like, will you be fine with him just coming along on your tour with you?
Yeah.
And, you know, like doing that kind of shit. Because once the whole hype and that thing is gone, like, will it last then?
I mean, I feel like him being at the end of his career is probably a good thing, because I feel like being her husband is so easily a full-time job that like I could just imagine him kind of falling into that. And if anything, like if the next 10 years, like if he was at the beginning of his football career right now and he was like expected to have a 10-year career, like I feel like that would be like way more taxing. Whereas like I think she wants to kind of like on the new album, she's kind of saying like she wants to settle down and have this like
she might do her Rihanna and ASAP, and then you see how she's pushing him more into fashion and more into like whatever, and she's like taking a complete seat back. She got the bag, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, but I feel like
just hold it down like that.
She has like a psychotic desire to be the greatest artist of all time.
Oh, Taylor.
I just don't. I don't know. Everything I've seen from her doesn't really suggest that she's just going to kick back and like let somebody else take the throne.
Really?
I don't know.
Just have pop out babies.
She just seems like she's like one of a kind in the sense of like, no, she's going to ride this fucking career out and be the GOAT until the end of time. I don't know.
Her and Miley Cyrus, they're all kind of on the same vibes.
Hell no. Miley Cyrus can't compete with our queen. I like Miley Cyrus, but Taylor's the GOAT.
Miley.
Yeah. No, Miley's dope, but Taylor, I mean, I'm just like.
You're Swiftie. My daughter's a Swiftie.
My wife is such a Swiftie that I'm bought in on this shit.
My daughter's a Swiftie.
I never thought I would give a fuck.
And I thought my
this.
daughter was going to be loving Beyonce instead. She went to shake it up, shake it. And I'm like, wait. I'm not like, come on, all the single ladies, like, come on, let's go here.
Yeah.
She wants you shake it off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's a Swiftie. It was like a realization one day.
Taylor,
now she's a demon hunter, of course.
Oh my God, my daughter too. Oh my
demon
God.
Hunters, yeah.
The
K-pop has killed everybody. Like no one has a chance right now.
Yeah, I noticed that when I play K-pop songs for her that she is very into it.
Yep.
Rap songs doesn't give a fuck unless it's like really catchy.
Yeah, really catchy. Other than that, it's demon hunter, dance class, like everything. That's all they're doing there. So
yeah, no,
definitely. I don't know. Yeah, Travis would have to. Yeah, he needs a black wife effect over there. Who else? What other hot white guys? I don't know. You got some friends?
That are in that DJ Vlad.
Yeah, no.
Why?
I've known Vlad for years.
Filthy Rich loves black women.
Oh, Filthy Rich.
He's up there.
I've known Filthy Rich. You're like.
I don't got Vlad bread. He's been dumping his money into stocks like his whole life.
Really?
Well, especially since the Vlad TV show been kicking off. Like he told me the stock market has been like extremely good to him.
There was one white guy. I would love to say his name, but I can't because he's married. That slid in my DMs, and I was like, okay, you know, really? I would love to tell you his name, like like this, but like it's crazy though.
Would you feel like you were betraying your community if you were to really end up in a serious relationship with a white guy, or is that
absolutely not? Do you see all the successful Black women who are with white men, like Zoe Saldana? It's just like it's so many. Look at Zendaya.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of like Christina Milian said she was tired. She went and got her little white boy from Paris. No, I would not feel like I'm betraying nobody.
So there's no Black female Dr. Umar telling Black women don't date a white man.
I don't think so. I think they're telling us, everybody in my comments say, go gray silver fox Hazel.
Really?
They'd be like, go silver fox Hazel.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't mind white men. I like white boys. I do.
Well,
not necessarily like I don't want like.
We appreciate your vote of confidence. Yeah.
I don't know. My mom's in the military, so I'm a military girl. So I lived everywhere. So I have that like American girl.
I feel like a disproportionate percentage of the successful people that I interview come from a military background.
Really?
Like as a kid, like just going to a lot of different places and kind of seeing the world early on. I feel like is a very strong indicator that a person's going to be successful long term.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I came up from very strict. My mom was in the Air Force. My dad, rest his soul, he was in the Army. So I came from a very strict mom. Like I went to college, I graduated, I got a career, I got married before I had a baby. Like talk about by the book. My ass is like by the book, but it's also like prepared me to build a whole foundation. I moved out to LA 2001, going to Northridge, finishing my senior year. Like how I'm gonna break this entertainment shit, and I just had that cultural awareness from all over that I could blend and mix and just use my brains, to get to where the fuck I'm at.
Hey, you're making
I got a big brain.
You're doing your thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
No, for sure. But okay, in the porn world, just so you know, the MILF category is like gigantic. Like
it is?
Yeah. Like I think, like especially lately, it feels like it's kind of like blown up even more. And like I've talked to a lot of girls who, when they were in their mid-20s or whatever, kind of thought that their career was like maybe fizzling out, and then they hit that like the 30 range, and they start to realize like, oh, I'm getting older, maybe I'm putting some weight on, maybe my titties are getting bigger, and like some percentage of guys love that.
The MILF thing.
Do you notice this as a civilian, as a person who's out here talking to like more normal men, that they are more appreciative of that energy?
Yeah, and I also feel like I've heard guys say, like, at least we know they're not trans because they had kids. That's the thing in LA these days. Yeah, I think I get like, since I have had a child and stuff, I think I do get like, I don't know, it's a different quality of men that definitely are attracted. And then of course I get the YNs. I get YNs more than anything.
Really?
Like, I don't know if they're just the bolder ones or just they gonna just shoot they shot, throw something at a wall, see if it sticks. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Hey, if you got 3 letters in your name, if you're like, YTN Richie, or, if you got 3 letters at the front of your name, slide in her DMs.
That's hilarious.
I think.
You did that. Hey, some from y'all's posts. Like I said, I got some big ones from it, so I wasn't mad. But I'm equal to opportunity employer. So if you have any hot, successful white men that like a little, little flavor in their coffee, let me know.
I got this guy Lush One that I want to introduce you to that I think you would love. You ever heard of him?
No.
Oh, he's
Lush.
He lays it on thick.
I like fine shit too, though. So it has to be like an attractiveness. Like I don't want big, like out of shape. Like I want somebody that, I might be older, but like, come on, like.
No, you're compact.
Yeah, I try. Like I like, it's not fair. Like, why do I have to look at that? Like I'm putting in work, so.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like as a guy,
I want to be attracted to it.
Okay, as a guy, and this is one thing I've noticed as I get older, is like if you're a guy and you're in good shape, that's pretty much like all you can do to be attractive. Like if you're like have a decent muscle base, low body fat, you dress okay. It's kind of like the whole thing as a guy. It's like women have a million different things that they got to emphasize. The hair got to be right, the filler got to be right, the BBL, the boobs, the whatever the fuck it is. But
KB second to the floor, got to lift them up.
If you're a guy with a 6-pack, unless you are horrifically ugly, you're pretty much going to be considered attractive. I hear women all the time say like, oh my God, so-and-so is handsome. And they're talking about an older guy, he's 55, 60 years old, whatever. And I look at the guy and I'm like, he's just in shape. and to that's pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I want the light to come on upstairs too. I don't like dummies.
Yeah, that helps.
I don't like dummies. I like spiritually evolved people, emotionally evolved. So that's the thing that is the part with the YNs that it's like, okay, I got to teach you a couple things, but hey, they're willing to learn. So sometimes I'm willing to teach.
You ever been a unicorn?
Never been a unicorn, but I've definitely had.
I should translate for the people. A unicorn is a hot bitch.
Yeah, just told me what a unicorn was.
A unicorn is a hot ass girl who joins forces with a couple to have a threesome.
Right. I've got unicorns for me before.
Okay.
But I've never been the unicorn. I've never been the unicorn. She's laughing because she's like, they wanted you to be the unicorn. And I was like, what's the unicorn? She's like that, or the lavender marriages. Like she just puts me on all that.
Are threesomes your cup of tea?
No, I wouldn't say it's my cup of tea, but I'm not saying like if I was like with my person, whatever, and we wanted to have a good time, like I'm not like opposed to it. I have that like I might want to dominate her, like bitch, suck my man's dick type energy,
Ooh.
But it's not like necessarily my cup of tea. But I will say, like, if I did watch porn lately, I did watch like threesome porn. Like that'd probably be my favorite category.
Really? Mm-hmm. 2 guys, 1 girl?
No, 2 girls.
2 girls, 1 guy.
Yeah.
Okay. You never been with 2 guys at once?
No.
Would you? You love the idea of it.
No, I've been poised with this question
just
before.
Drowning in penises.
It
sounds fun.
I just like the dick in my mouth.
But you also,
it's just
culturally, it would make you be regarded as a smut by a lot of people.
Well, yeah, culturally, but just for me, like it's that, like for me, like I've seen this happen to a friend recently of mine, and she became like, it was her and 2 guys, and to me, like when I was like thinking about the situation, like, okay, so he's hitting it from the back, so are they just like looking at each other, like, wow,
the dudes?
Yeah, because I'm like, how is this?
Probably don't look at each other.
They don't look at each other.
No, probably look at like something else, like her.
Okay, I mean, she liked it. It just for me, I don't think like it's my. If I'm doing threesome, I'd just keep it like 2 girls, like for me.
Fair enough.
That's like, that would be like the freaky part of me. Like,
So, you know who Rochelle Ryan is?
Nope.
Ooh, bad, older porn star woman that I hooked up with recently. We did content. And it was like just that mothering energy is just, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was
you
a
liked
lot.
it. So she was older than you? Cougar in it?
That was actually, I realized afterwards, I think she's actually younger than me, which is crazy that I am so old that a woman can be younger than me. And in my mind, she's still like a much older woman.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't know who she is. But yeah, that's probably like my freak meter where it's at.
Well, good to know. Okay, so what else you got going on? Anything else we need to know about? I kind of got to wrap this up a little bit.
Yeah,
shorter,
no, for sure. I mean, I could find me, check out the music. I got my own music. We were supposed to do a record together, but clearly that didn't happen. Maybe he'll still give me a record, but probably not after the red light story. So, but yeah, I got, check out my singles like I'll Be Good. Ray J is dropping our new episodes on Tronics of The Final Conversation with me and Masika.
Did you talk to Ray J since the whole thing went down this weekend with him?
I talked to him on the way here. I just posted it actually.
You seem like he's all right?
Yeah, he's all right. And he feels like he did what's right. And I've been around last Thanksgiving, we were all together, and I know how things can be when everyone's over there drinking. And I think that, in that sense, and people always say, like, I always stick up for Ray J and shit, but in that sense, I think he had the right to, like, leave the kids sleep. Like, if you want to go, go. Them kids are at the house all the fucking time anyway. So what was the point of doing that, And so I feel like, I don't think he was in the wrong. And he stood his ground, and he's still standing it right now. So, yeah.
No, shout out to my man Ray J. But you think he should leave Princess Love alone?
They need to leave each other
That's
alone.
A toxic relationship. It's done.
And we're all tired.
Oh,
the inner circle, we're tired. It's like that. I just asked him, it's like, just fucking get divorced, bro. Like, they finally don't live in houses together. Like, they've been doing this whole divorce living together the whole time. So, and it's just not fair to the kids. That's why I got divorced. Like, I don't want to be toxic with my baby daddy in front of my daughter. I grew up in a domestic violence household. I don't want her to think that's okay. So it's like, you guys have to do it, So,
no,
but yeah, much love to them. And I mean, hell, listen, I said I want to do Cougar Chronicles, so I'm still putting that out there, and hopefully somebody will bite. Well, a lot of people are biting, so I'm getting calls. Check out my 20V1s. I got like 2 more coming up.
Oh, really?
Just everything entertainment. Hazel E, feel me?
I love it. Wow, Hazel, thank you so much.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
it was very great to get connected, get to know you and everything.
Thanks for having me.
I'm still holding out. I think that one day you'll be our unicorn.
Oh,
Me and my wife. I think one day.
Put it on your Christmas wish list to see what happens.
I might literally do that and just see what she says.
Let me know.
Just slide her a note. Hey,
a unicorn, that could be like very like, I won't be so attached to the moment, so it could be fun. I don't know.
well, that's what I'm saying. No, because like like to do it and to have no visual record of it and just talk about it would be crazy. Because I feel like nobody would like people would fall for it, but people would also not fall for it. Like people would like have a hard time believing we did it. Just because it would seem like there would be a video if we did do it. So if we didn't have a video, I feel like
they don't believe it happened.
Yeah.
It's like they believe Blueface broke up with me because he said it first.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. It's all about the art of persuasion. Yeah.
Right. Well, tell Lena to holler at me.
I will. Hazel, thank you very much. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely want to see the comments on this one. Appreciate y'all.
Oh man, come on, let them know. Let them know.
You did.
Hey,
That's how
let them know.
we kick it, man.
Yeah, we popping.
We all popping it. We all kicking.
We all
it.
popping
You
it
did.
now.
The right way though.
Yeah, I went
In a real way.
In a
protect
real
Philippe
way,
though.
man.
On
You
him.
did what I'm saying?
You heard? Oh, that's the big 41 though.
this
Tell
the
them though.
one right here. This right here.
Crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, this a house.
that's
This
crazy.
house right there. That's a house right there.
This is your mom's crib.
That's the house right there, man.
Bitch
I'm
ass
gonna get out the way
nigga. Dog
with
shit.
for you, too.
Dog shit on me.
Come on, man.
In LA with this shit. Dog shit on me.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga having a little paper. You know what I'm saying? This a nigga deal.
Big rack A's, man.
Nigga sign for this right now.
Shit.
I sign a nigga right now. This little change chump. It's nothing. And we ain't brought it all with us, man. We ain't brought it all with us.
That's made out here, right? We started yet?
We started. Let's go.
I just landed with this.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And you already know.
Hey, you know what the fuck going on, big homie Yayo, man.
We had to tap back in.
Tap
Go
in.
Yayo in this bitch.
Yeah, murder game, money game shit. You know what the fuck going on.
Big
How you
rack
feeling?
A's, man.
Man, I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? Long live Chucky, man. Long live Lil Runny, man. Choppers for Chucky, Cassie for Chink. You know what the fuck going on.
That's facts. Man, I was hoping to get you the first time around, but then you had to go back, do another run.
Yeah, them little crackers want to see a nigga locked up. I'm too tough.
Can we turn the noise off on that? Sorry.
Right, yeah, I don't even worry about that. That's my hoes. They just wondering about me.
Oh, yeah? You ain't got any out here yet?
In LA?
Yeah.
Of course.
We got some baby mamas for you.
I might have one.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna have every kid I had is not for forever. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not mine.
I think you were one of the funniest rappers in the game because I was watching the Say Cheese interview and you say, I regret every baby mama I ever had. And he goes, well, not.
Man, that's just being 100. See, I'm not a nigga that can be canceled because I ain't in the industry. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So shit, they can't cancel me. So when I said that, that's how a lot of people really feel. But people just don't want to spit it out and say it. All my baby mama's garbage, but I'm the garbage man. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
How many kids you got?
Too many.
Word.
How many you got?
I ain't got no kids. You and your kids.
Oh,
locked
you
up?
smart, boy. Hell yeah, I take care of all them motherfucking kids. That's why I regret them.
Oh.
Kids is expensive. Hey, you talking about? I ain't a nigga that's not taking care of his kids. I'm taking care of too many kids. I'm taking care of kids ain't even mine.
Well, you got like 4 kids, 4 baby mamas?
And boy, you trying to count?
Yeah, he wouldn't give Sean Cotton a number.
Hell
word.
Nah, see, cause shit, hey. Some might jump out the woodwork. Hey, you talking about? Some might push up and be like, well, you ain't claiming my baby, and then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I might be showing one more favoritism, and then I might have a baby that a bitch don't even know about yet.
Yeah, you can't show your hand like that.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I respect it. But so you only been home 10 days.
I've been home 10 days.
What's different about this time? How you feeling?
My brother did. I'm fucked up.
R.I.P. Ronnie.
Nah, for real. Long little Chuck. You know, I'm super fucked up. Best gambler in Texas. I ain't never be the same. So, but it's not what they thought it was gonna be. Like it was gonna be one of the moments that make them be like, they know what the fuck going on. They know I'm not finna come home and be on none of that bullshit. I'm on bullshit. Fuck them niggas. I hate them niggas like they hate me. Hey, you talking about?
Damn, yeah. So, I mean, I was watching a couple of the Say Cheese interviews, and I watched the one that came out today, and it does feel like your whole vibe is a little bit different than the one that you did like 6 months ago, where
Yeah, cause shit,
shit's a little heavier now.
it's nothing even to play. it's nothing to even play. It's like I ain't got no choice but to do this shit now. Everything I'm doing right now, it's like I ain't got no choice but to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it went.
You feel like you got more of a purpose at this point?
Hell yeah, I got way more purpose, but shit, I really feel empty. I ain't never did this shit without my nigga. I ain't even want to do this shit.
Right. Damn.
Where was you at? You was locked up when you heard the news, right?
Yeah, I was in the feds.
How the word get to you?
I got a phone. I'm rich. So I had a cell phone in that bitch. And I had just got that phone, literally. I swear to God, gang. That's how crazy the world is. Nigga slid that bitch under my door like 4 a.m. Man, it wasn't even on. I had to get it cut on and shit.
Yeah.
Somebody, nigga, the first conversation I'm having, nigga, my partner Greg right there, but he blowing my phone up. But I just got the phone on, so I ain't trying to talk to nobody. My bitch blowing me up. I ain't trying to talk, so I'm trying to hit my new hoes I ain't been talking to and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ignoring, but everybody blowing me up. So I'm like, man. Then I don't know how y'all Instagram is. Ain't nothing but fine hoes and shit on my Instagram. So that's all I see when I scroll and shit. So when everybody was blowing me up, it was abnormal. Like, people didn't even know I got no phone, so how they hitting me up like this? You know what I'm saying? But my people know I got the phone. So damn, I called, see Greg blowing me up. My bitch hit me. She hit me with a voice message. Like, I don't even know how to tell you this. I'm thinking she finna say she pregnant or some cheating shit, some bitch boyfriend, girlfriend shit. I ain't know she finna break my heart like this.
Yeah.
Ho tell me talking about they just killed Chucky at a car wash in Forest Hill. Man, shut up, bitch. I mean, I ignored her. I ain't even respond to her. You don't know what you talking about, ho.
That's really where your brain went, is you thought like that can't possibly be true?
Man, I just knew it was something fake going on. I knew it was something like a mistake. Cause my bitch don't even be in nothing. The bitch don't be in nothing. Everybody know, bro. You know my brother the cool one. I'm the one that's tripping on game. Shit like that happened to my brother. That shit wouldn't happen to him. Now, if that shit happened to me and my baby or something, people have been like, oh, that's J.O. He act like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People probably be fucked up, but it wouldn't hit as hard. It hit harder for my city, bro, because my brother don't be on nothing. And them niggas still did that to my bitch. You know what I'm saying? So imagine what they'll do to me.
Yeah.
I ain't got no love for these niggas. Fuck these niggas on the set. Them niggas know what it is, though.
Because there was...
niggas know I'm back. Them niggas know I'm home now. Them niggas know a lot of shit that go on never happened if I was free, nigga. Them niggas wouldn't even come around and do a lot of shit, nigga. Them niggas know what's up for real.
So at the time when people calling you, though, I'm pretty sure you had to see the video that was going around, too.
The video went out yet. I finally called my brother back, nigga, and he was at the
5-year-old birthday party scene is pretty wild.
It's wild. It's intense.
You go to like other parents' 5-year-old birthday parties and they're balling out of control, spending like 100 racks, and you're like, oh shit.
I didn't do 100, but I did close to that for the first birthday.
The first birthday we went crazy too, and then after that we were like, this is out of control. I did the whole
Cinderella carriage, horse-drawn, white Clydesdales, parade. Wow. Like I went nuts.
We had a pony.
Yeah. Well, I was in Houston, so
you
that
could
was
paint the pony.
Well, paint it.
The kids were into it. You
I bet they
lather paint on the pony.
A lavender pony?
All the kinds of different colors. Anyway, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we're tapped in. We got Hazel E on the podcast. How you feeling?
What's popping? I'm feeling good, feeling blessed.
Yeah, I mean, I met you a couple weeks ago, and I think it's fair to say in love at the time.
I wouldn't go as far as in love, but in a lot of like.
You were touching on this man and vice versa. You were in the throat.
We were into it. We were into each other.
Yeah,
I thought we were. You know.
Yeah. No. Okay. So where did that come from? Like, I'm just so confused about how this even flared up.
Right. Because we haven't even talked. Like he literally did his thing online, talk trash. But I think I was like matching his energy because he was doing a bunch of 20v1s.
Yeah.
And then this whole like repertoire and collection of animals and species. And I didn't know like at that moment when you saw us that it was like going to be like I'm one in his collection.
Okay.
I was his top 2 draft pick, top 3. Hazel makes the top 3. Like, when did we get to a draft? Like, I never agreed to be a part of a conglomerate of other females.
But so what was that first moment like when you saw each other in the club? Did he just grab hold of you and you were just, that was it?
When we first linked?
Yeah.
Oh, we were at the league with Meme House. It was like a celebrity basketball thing.
Oh, okay.
And then we walked in And he was there and it was like, oh my God, I just text you. Can't believe you're out of jail. Like we hadn't seen each other since 2023.
Right.
And then he's like, take my number. I got a new number. I was like, okay, bet. Then he hit me and he's like, where you at? I was like, I'm at Almighty J's single release party right around the corner. Me and I was doing it. He's like, all right,
I was supposed to go to that too. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah. And then he pulled up on me. And then, I was like, all right, let's get bottles, da, 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 da. And then we were standing there talking. He's all in my ear. He's like, you want to go viral? And I was like, okay. So I told Shirley, I was like, yeah, get the cameras. Let's turn this bitch up, you know? So, and then it was just like a vibe.
Wow.
And then he hit me to be in his video like the next day. And we shot the video 2 days after that.
Okay.
And then.
So did you guys have sex the first night you met?
No.
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 Was there?
Not till after the video.
Okay.
After the video.
The video got you in the mood?
Running around the house. It made, you know what?
It kind of had a sexy vibe. You're like bent over on the bed next to him and stuff. I was kind of feeling you watching that. Yeah.
It was very intimate. I'm getting hot. It was very, very intimate. You know, I know what you guys are about to set up, but I guess it's not working no more. But yeah, it was intimate. It was sweet. And then after the video, and he paid me, and we did the business. He's like, I like to take you like on a real date. And I was
okay.
Like,
so you're like fully kind of involved romantically, and still you were like, nah, if I'm gonna do this video, I need to get paid.
I didn't even have to tell him. I just told him what I needed, and he said, I got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said, hair, makeup, glam, babysitter, nanny, like whatever it is you need, I got it. And
it costs a lot to be a bad bitch. We forget about this.
It does. I mean, I'm not like the basics cooking, Thanksgiving, dinner and Tim's in the kitchen, but
Yeah. My whole life, I like never really paid. I never even considered for a second paying for hair, makeup, babysitter, etc. But then you really start kicking it with girls who got shit going on. It does kind of seem like a fair trade-off.
It does.
As much as I don't want to ever do that.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like a high valued woman. Not to say like on some escort shit, like, but our time is valuable. Like I do come with responsibilities. For me to show up and be Hazel E today, I gotta get my wig put on. I gotta get my face beat. I gotta make sure my daughter's set and taken care of. I gotta get here. So it's like, I just feel as a high value woman, my time and my presence is valuable. And I feel like any man that is interested in me should be willing to.
But you don't think, do you think that is like the average woman kind of having that escort mentality seep into their brain of like, if I'm going to do anything, then I need to be compensated for my time? I feel like girls watch TikTok, they see these escort chicks and they sort of like allow that logic. They listen to the city girls.
Yeah.
They let that shit seep into their brain.
The city girls, they weren't, I'm girl coding.
Yeah.
I graduated with my bachelor's degree in mass communication. TV broadcasting, was like the top publicist in LA.
You're saying that the city girls could never graduate college?
No, they didn't. And I definitely told them that for sure. It was a huge beef. Yeah, it was me and Carisha. There's a diss track.
Oh,
Little
wow.
Yachty.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Birthing.
Oh, okay.
City Girls is on there because they took my whole like acting up was my record I did on Love and Hip Hop season 4. They took the Girl Code, named it the album. I own Girl Code and got incorporated 2014.
Really?
So yeah, there is the business side of me. You know what I'm saying? So that escort mentality, I know where you were going with that. And it's important because like my book was in colleges for freshmen college girls. It got put into actual curriculum. So it was to teach women about the girl code and keeping ethics and morals, right? So even if I have an escort, if you say that's an escort mentality, it's just, for me, it's a business mindset. I'm not saying he had to pay to hit, right? Because he didn't have to pay to hit, but he wanted me to do a job that he's going to make money on.
Right. Because you're in that video for life.
I'm in the video for life. He wants to delete everything of me, but he can't delete the fucking video.
Ooh,
I dare him to. I want him to put it back up. And
wait, it's still up, right?
It's still up.
Oh,
but people were saying, because I was like, I helped make your video #1. Even on the video said, he was like, I'm so glad I picked you. Like I made the right decision. Like he knew what my viral capabilities are too. Like I've been doing this. I started the viral shit. Like, come on, we built Shade Room. Like me, Cat Williams, Love and Hip Hop season 1. We had the internet on smash. So where they're at in this space, it's like, yeah, if you're going to do that, you put me in the video. So of course I hope to go #1. So it's like the highest ranking engagements you have on your page.
But so did you think twice at all about some of the lyrics in the sense of like comparing women to dogs? I know that that's been very, very viral and very funny, but I can imagine that when you're in the middle of this love affair, maybe it seems all good, but then maybe in the back of your mind, you're also thinking like, hey, this is maybe not how I want to be presented, especially as a woman who's been in the game for a while. He deals with a lot of chicks who are realistically pretty ratchet.
Yeah, he does. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so about the dog thing. So when he was saying the golden retriever stuff and it started picking up, like there's fans that were reposting on TikTok and they said what a golden retriever means in like this millennial or Generation Z term. And it's like a loyal companion that is loving and caring and blah, blah, blah. So I took the golden retriever term as like a Gen Z, like if they say, what they be saying? Them niggas is on the shelf, like they old or that's cooked, like that's done, like it's over. So it was like one of those terms. So it was like, okay, if that's like a new millennial term, then that's fine. Like I'll play into it. Like I'm your golden retriever. People up there, I'm looking for my companion and stuff. So it's like, okay, like I'll embody that, claim that, and we'll like make it it's his thing. So I'm gonna just co-sign it real quick and act like it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But Blue is like real animalistic. He even likes to growl during sex. So
really?
Yeah, I think he really thinks he's a dog.
Wow. So it was like a dog vibe?
He's definitely very growling and very scratchy and very bitey.
Was that hot to you?
It was definitely, I was like, maybe it was like some out of jail like thing. Or,
that's what I was thinking. In prison, you got to be kind of an animal to survive. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe it was like, and then I was like, damn, the dog. I was like, this nigga really think he a dog. Like for real. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he really thinks he's a dog. Cause even in the bedroom, that's when he gets into the real role playing with the pets.
Did he ever bark?
Wasn't necessarily a bark, but it was definitely a.
But there's no actual animals involved in this, right?
There was no animals.
Okay, yeah.
He was like, I guess he was dog and trying to catch a nut. I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, and we all, Wait, so when did you? So sexually, would you say that he lived up to the hype? I don't know if the hype is like about him as a sex partner necessarily, but you're gonna sound like he was really performing.
He's definitely performative.
That's a big word these days. Yeah,
it is, huh?
Wait. So you're saying performative? Does that kind of mean that it's more of a performance rather than actually sensuality and and pleasure?
Yes.
Really? So he's more like a wrestler. He's in there flexing.
Yeah, I mean, the hype is about the size that he's rocking, and I won't decline. He's definitely top 2, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Top 2 what?
Biggest penises I've ever had.
Who's number 1?
See, we didn't talk about number 1.
Wait, I didn't know that he was like reported to have had a huge dick. I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh,
no, I mean, I'm surrounded by so many big dicks that I probably didn't even think about it.
Well, see, I'm not fortunate to always, find horses out here. So
really, in the porn world, it's kind of prerequisite. You got to have a little something going. Yeah.
Right. So in my everyday life, I'm not running across horses all the time. So for that, I'll give him that. I cannot take the credit away because then I'd be capping on cap.
But you're saying that he's got the equipment, but maybe at times,
like I said, I thought it was very fresh out of jail. Very fresh out of jail. Between him being not scared or like reluctant, but his whole little low sex drive, and I was to myself, so I started to learn how to live without it, and then to very get down on your knees and suck my dick and I want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
But are you into that vibe of like kind of the dominatrix type thing of like you want to be told what to do, ordered around a little bit?
Yeah,
that's hot.
I'm submissive for sure.
That's hot.
I'm bossy in a lot of places in my life, but with like my man, my person, especially bedroom, I got to be dominated.
Was he gangbanging while you were having sex? Like, did he bang his hood?
Yes.
What did he say?
How did you know this?
I don't know. I just feel like I know him well enough to know that.
How would you know?
Yeah. On Schoolyard Crip.
I'm thinking. My pussy.
Wow.
Okay. Schoolyard Crip. This is my pussy.
Damn, for real. That's awesome.
How the hell did you know that?
I don't know. I just felt like I know him. Like I knew what his fuck style would be. Yeah.
That is it. I'm crying right now. I'm dead. Dead on the dead homies. That was definitely on the dead homies.
But was it weird to like, kind of have this like flare up of like, obviously you're on TV, you're getting all this attention and stuff, but like now you're in his world where it's like, it's a fried fan base of some of the most burnt out bitches on earth are like really in the Blueface fan club.
I was like with Cat Williams for 4 years.
Right.
So
and he's a little bit of a J Cat, but I mean Blueface, he's on a whole different playing field, I feel like. Yeah,
because Cat doesn't do social media. So
right, yeah. So and with Blueface is like he's controlling it like every day. Here, boom, here's your narrative for the day.
Yeah, and then I have the nerve to say like, oh, you call paparazzi and you're like, our camera's gonna be out there when we get out there. Like you're with it. Like you wanted to go viral. You wanted the video to go viral. You were literally sitting there saying in the comments, you fucking with the hottest YN out. Like he's like really trying to. And then like I said,
but that is funny. You saying that is like hilarious.
Well,
like,
yeah.
So he's smart. He knows that.
Well, it's even more hilarious because he's not even a YN.
At 28, you know, but
They said the cutoff is 25. He's a, what is it called? An old boy.
I think he's grandfather then.
What? Uh-huh. Oh,
And then
Unc. You're
medium.
Unc, right? Or big homie. Yeah, I just know it stops
Oh,
at
he
25.
can't. He's not an unk yet.
No,
He don't move like an unk.
Well, like in his 30s. I mean, I'm 45. I'm a cougar.
Yeah.
So
No, for sure.
We all have
but-
to own what we are.
I mean, okay, he's not like you're right that typically 28, you're kind of like out of the YN category or whatever. But I feel like it's more like your lifestyle and like how you present yourself and everything like that. Like, I mean, I'm confident that he will graduate to unk status one day, but he don't really give out that energy.
I mean, with the way those peg legs are shaking and stuff, I don't know. He barely can walk and stuff now. I don't know. He might be closer than we think.
Well, you think his body is still like adjusting to the weight that he put on?
Yeah, because it's so weird. You remember that video when he was trying to lift like the deadlift? What was that called?
Oh yeah, that was
and
fun.
his
Yeah,
legs
yeah.
are like, it's like if you like notice, like his only issue is that the legs are still as small then with the new weight.
Maybe he skipped leg day.
Yeah, I don't
For 2
know.
years
Remember
in
when he
prison,
tried to
yeah.
put the jeans on and it was like the jeans.
Wow. I mean, honestly, that deadlift was a shitload of weight. And but his legs, I do remember they were shaking.
They were real
yeah.
yeah, that's how they are. If you look at the video, like that's the problem. They're like knock-kneed. It's just a little. This is a little.
You were
crazy.
making his legs shake in the bedroom too?
I mean, shit, he was on all four. Like I don't know.
Wait, what? On all fours doing what?
I'm just saying, growling like. I mean, growling and scratching and biting, like on top, like doggy style. Then like doggy's on top, like.
Okay, but he's not.
No,
You're painting a crazy picture by saying he was on all fours.
I'm just saying, like.
I'm all of a sudden kind of uncomfortable with this.
No. If I'm in doggy style position,
Right,
and then he's on top of you,
right,
yeah,
right.
like
prone.
He got
prone bone. They call that position, like where you lay flat,
Okay.
and you're kind of it's like doggy style, but you're laid out flat. That's that's where you really you hit that dog pose.
And you get the scratches and the growls and the bites,
Yeah. Okay. So my statement to Whack though, and Whack like typically just exploded when I said this. He was like acting like it was a ridiculous notion, but I said like, did you get the idea that he liked being with an older woman? He's typically dealing with these young ass chicks, and like she maybe was giving off a little bit more of like a mothering energy. Like being with an older woman, I think that they are more inclined to like take care of you or want to take charge of certain things, etc. I feel like that's probably accurate, or would you say no?
Completely.
Okay.
Yeah, completely.
So you were like locking into place in terms of like, is that kind of like an instinct for you to like take a little bit of control? I feel like you're not the chick who's just going to be hanging out.
Yeah, no. I have a child. I'm a single mother. I can't just be hanging out.
Yeah.
And a lot of the girls are too, but like when we go back to that city girl versus, Hazel E stuff. So I'm going to be at home with my kid. After I took my daughter over there for the video set and kind of got dragged a little bit for bringing her to the circus. This is also, I didn't even know about the circus. Like I knew about him. I knew about Krayshawn. Like I never, even though I was on Zeus, like after my shit aired, I dropped the subscription. So the only things I would know about his life would be like clips or stuff I seen on social media years ago before, all this. So I can't be over at the house, staying at the house all day with my child. I got to get her to school. We live in Calabasas. We live out here. Like it just wasn't that. But are the cameras there? Can you make the dinner reservations? Can you order me my food? I need new, you know what I'm saying? We're about to go do whatever meeting at Meme House. Can you stop and give me some deodorant? You just instinctually just like, okay, like he's a YN, like of course he needs help. But still, send me the car service, send me the buy me the roses, give me the money, like so it balances.
So it felt good, or like would you say that your preference is like a YN, or would you prefer to be with a guy who's 45, 50 years old, who's kind of a little bit more solid, doing grown man stuff all day, as opposed to kind of running wild?
Look, that's what I probably need, and would probably like do me well. But those guys want younger women. So they're not really into us. They want somebody that they can like, that's going to cater to them, that they're going to be their world, that like aren't going to come with as many restrictions or boundaries and don't know what they want and they can worship them. So
really, that's the vibe?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys out here are looking for
like
something
I'd have to probably go up to like 60 or something. And then me and 60
is a lot.
Yeah, I can't do 60. Even I've tried 50. I've tried 40s. I feel like 40s, they're divorced like myself. Like they're wounded. They keep their guard up. They like hate love, like, you know what I'm saying? There's that they want to just be there. And the YNs, they still have like hope for love. They still want to live life. They still want to bring life into you. They just worship you. Damn.
So you're saying like when we see the 20-year-old NBA star who's just head over heels for some girl, that we look at her and we're like, who is this regular ass bitch? That's more of like a young dude thing. But then once you find that guy and he's on the rebound, he was married for 6-7 years and now he's out of it and he's like 30. That's not the guy that's like necessarily looking to get locked down. They're trying to wild out.
They're trying to wild out. And then they're toxic. Yeah. And they're like super toxic. And then, those are like the 30 range is like really rough for me. It has to be like 40 and up or like, 30 and under. Like the 30s for some reason, I don't know. That's when I just don't have luck with guys in their 30s. I don't know why.
I stopped, like when I think about when I got into a relationship when I was like 32, I was wilding the fuck out. I was still partying my ass off.
Me too. I started loving hip hop in our 30s.
Yeah, 36 is when I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a kid and chill the fuck out. Yeah.
Exactly. And I waited till 40. Like I waited till I waited till I was married. I waited till, so I was just like I got it all out my system, but I waited till 40, like, and then I married a YN. He was 25.
Right. Was that a mistake?
Well, I mean, yeah, clearly, but do for different reasons though.
Yeah, no.
Just because it's not even, he just wanted a mom. He wanted to be taken care of. It's damn near like he was like a Tinder swindler.
Really?
Because he's already remarried again, has another baby. We've only been divorced 2 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he's just gonna find his next victim.
When did you start to sense that the blueface thing was not gonna last too long? Like, were there reverberations before the actual shit got shut down?
Well, he knew that I think it was after we saw you that weekend. He had invited me to go to like his shows and get ready and get the babysitter, like all that stuff. And then he just started like flying chicks in and popping out on the carpet and I was just like watching shit in real time. And that's why he like sent me that bread, like I'm getting right back, just stay solid or whatever. And like he was really like trying to make sure like he still locked it in with me, but still was able to go do all his stuff. And I was still like, okay, like he did just get out of jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just outside a little bit. But once I started seeing him do that, I just started posting similar activities. Me outside at my booking with a guy, me on FaceTime, turning around for this one, just showing like if we're not going to be like that together, then I'm going to do what the hell I want to.
And was he not feeling it?
That's why he said, you're so immature, like in the rant, like, oh, the shit that you're doing online, you're too old to be. He didn't give anybody a reason. Just said I was too old to be doing the stuff that I was doing online. The only thing I was doing online that day was matching your energy.
Right.
Not saying anything to you, just showing my interaction with others.
I think he was probably trying to test you. He wanted to prove or see.
That's what Wax said too.
Yeah, he wanted to see if you were going to be comfortable keeping it cool while he did some rapper shit. And then I think maybe you kind of failed that test by being like, hey, listen, if you're going to do that, then I'm going to do the same thing. Like it might've been a test. Like, we're both playing by different rules. If I'm going to go out and do this, I'm going to see if you're actually down. Although I'm going to be honest, I feel like he was probably just like bound to kind of move on to more shit either way.
Yeah. That's more his MO, like I think I was always on his like wish list,
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. Always on his wish list. Like he flew me out here before, like he never got to hit. So it was like, that's why I was just boom, boom, boom.
Wait, he flew you out before when?
In 2023.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So in 2023, I put up the flights and the receipts of that too. Because he's like, I don't even know you. I've only known you for 20 days. Well, okay. So here's our flights. Here's the money you sent me. Here's the hotel. Here's now what? Because all I'm going to do is debunk every lie that you're telling.
Right.
Tell the story correct and I'm cool. But if you want to like say like, I only know you for 20 days, Hazel, you too old to be acting this, I might as well go get me a young bitch. You going to go there? Okay, I'm too old. You just got out of jail. Like you're a convicted felon with scribble scrabble all over your face, bro. Like, this is like, when you go look at power couples, it's because both partners bring, equal contributions to the relationship versus him and making his baby mama famous or make both his baby mamas famous. Like,
but did you want that treatment? Were you thinking I'm going to get the Blueface Krishan glow up era in my life of like inject that new energy?
I don't have to get anything like crazy. Like, I don't even think we should be in the same like sentence, you know, because like I'm a legend, like you know what I'm saying, like so I don't.
I feel like she's well on her way to being a legend, one way or another.
A crash out legend, like
yeah,
it's not like a
still
cute,
a legend.
it's not. I mean, yeah, but like legendary and broke or in like it's just she could be a legend, but for the wrong shit.
You think she's broke?
I don't know. Every other day, it's like a report about somebody having to get Limmy's giving her money here, or she ain't got a place to stay there. Like it's something bigger probably wrong with this girl. I feel bad because it seemed like she, from like the stuff now that I'm like involved, like it seems like she could have been cool before this situation, and you know, Blue is such a narcissist that he just like broke her, and like there's no way she's still running around with no tooth in her mouth and like. Thinking like, it's cool, like something's wrong.
Before Blueface even had like a chance to influence her, she was running around getting her tooth knocked out. Like I remember like kicking it around her when she first went there, and she was fucked even at that time. Like it was.
So she came in broken.
She was out of a house of ratchet bitches. She clearly was like holding the crown. She threatened to fight me from the moment I walked in because I said something making fun of her tooth, and she just immediately was like, "I'll beat the shit out of that N-word," and I'm just like. Whoa, like that was sick. Like she's really like that. Like,
and that's honestly why it hit me, because she was going off breaking shit in the house, and I was like, you're never gonna learn. You're gonna keep going back to her. And he's like, I might need your help. I'm on a plane back from Dubai. Can you meet me in LA? Like, you know, and all we did was sit in the room and talk about like how he can get out of his situation and this and that and all his shit, whatever. But did I think I'm gonna get her glow up? Like it would have been a glow up for both of us, because it was like, if I'm queen of love and hip hop Hollywood, right? Like there's like out of the reality stars and people that live here, like I'm held up to like a young legend. I put Love and Hip Hop Hollywood on. I brought it to LA. Mona and I did it. Ray J, we made a whole bunch of stars from it. My first clients as a publicist were Gnarls Barkley.
Shout out to CeeLo.
2 Grammys, first year with Echo Haddock's Echoing Sounds when I was a publicist, right?
That was a crazy legendary album that nobody ever fucking talks about. Yeah.
But it is. And we did that. Like first time PR out the box, like Grammys, like Echo trained me up well. So with that being said, he comes out of jail. He could go back to Krayshawn and them, because this is what his mama told me, that he didn't know what he was going to do. So when he hit her up or whatever, he was like, let me just try to get some motion going because I just got out. So he didn't really have like a plan all the way. And then when he seen me, we bumped into each other organically. It's like the shit clicked, and he just, okay, like Hazel gets clout. Hazel makes TMZ. Like every girl that you're with doesn't get top press. And I mean, you should be able to know that. Like, you know, he could. The other girls, like, they're not finna be reporting on these bitches. Like, you had to earn that. So it was like, it made sense. And then the fact that I do like the PR, like, he's not stupid. That nigga told me, he was like, I had a crush on you since you were a publicist, and I wanted to get on your carpet. And I always said, when I make it, I'm gonna fuck with you. That's what he told me on the first time he met me. Wow. So it's like, you nigga, you been a fan. So for you to actually get it and then fumble it just because I was matching your energy, it's like whack. We could have did like, at least got a show out of it.
You say, okay, so he should
have probably bought Love and Hip Hop back, you know what I'm saying? Then crashed out on set, but y'all could have got a bag out of it. That's all his mama wanted anyway.
So you're saying that, let's say that he's got like a Zeus show that he's filming for in, you know, a couple weeks or a month or something, and he hits you back, and it's like, you kind of know that he's just hitting you to come back to like, you know, get some content and everything like that. Are you going to stand on your square because, you know, I already went through that, I'm not trying to get embarrassed or humiliated? Or are you going to be like, you know what, this is content. This is good shit. Or are you going to like snap back in?
You said Zeus?
Yeah, or something, you know, because I feel like that's who he's primarily locked in with, right?
Because like Zeus or say like VH1, like they're, for an app TV show, no. But if he was to call me on some network shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a network TV girl, you feel me? I'm IMDb status, so.
Wait, so you look at Zeus as some brokey shit? I didn't know that.
No,
all I ever hear is how much money they got.
No, Lemmy has like a lot of money. Me and Masika, we did the conversation. That was like their first fight and everything on Zeus. We cracked Zeus off. So it's like, no, they've elevated, but just their programming is like baddies. And it's just their talent. It's very Blueface and Carla. It's very the Porters. You know what I'm saying? At Zeus. For me personally, me going over to Zeus, like, unless it was like my own show, like Lemmy was like, okay, Hazel, let's bring Cougar Chronicles over. Okay, great. Because I probably can't get Cougar Chronicles on VH1 or MTV. But something with Blueface and me, WeTV wanted to meet with us. I know Love and Hip Hop was probably going to be 2 seconds away. Like, maybe we can reboot this. Let's see what this looks like. But for that, we could fight for a bag,
right?
A storyline's a storyline, baby. But yeah, like for some Zeus shit, he got it. He got the right girls, but his pound puppies right now for Zeus, for sure.
But I feel like,
in the kennel.
if you've got all these wild ass chicks, it's like you need somebody more steady, somebody with like a little bit more emotional stability, perhaps.
I think that's what everybody wanted for him, but he got to want it for himself, you know?
No, I'm just talking from a content
Oh, okay.
perspective.
Okay.
That I feel like, I don't know. Is that part of it, or is the like modern reality TV blueprint that like everybody's just got to be a fucking crazy person and there's no need for like normal human beings? Because that was my impression from what I watched of Baddies. Is like,
yeah,
this is impossible. Like, how is anyone fighting this much?
Wouldn't make it on network TV.
Yeah,
it has to stay on like I call it like app TV because no one, you can't put that out. Like, who's gonna run ads and commercials of Baddies on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna pay for those advertising slots? Like, that's how they make money in reality. So
my girl was asking me to explain what Zeus was, which kind of explains like how out of the loop she is. But and I was like, Lemmy is basically a guy who saw Love and Hip Hop and he said, "Oh, okay, fuck this. I'm gonna put this shit on steroids and put it on an app instead of TV."
And he did it during COVID too. So Zeus came out. Yeah. So during COVID, like we were coming back for season 7 of Love and Hip Hop. COVID happened. They had to push back the production date. I was supposed to have my daughter on season 7. And they couldn't film. LA was under lockdown, couldn't film or whatever. Lemmy had Zeus going up. I think he had like Black China on there. And he just started the conversation with Ray J, Prince, whatever. So we got a call in the middle of COVID to do it. Mind you, you can't get any money. You can't do whatever. And he's paying a bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I think he paid me for one day of filming, like $27,000 first class flight. Like, so I was like, I don't want to work with this bitch again, but for this kind of money during COVID, and I just had a baby, I'm finna go get this. So during COVID, he was the only one really still filming. Right. So he was being able to push out content.
That makes sense.
When others networks couldn't.
Wow, I didn't think about that, but that makes a lot of sense.
And then they just corrupted the system because then Baddies came and it was like takeover. And then it was like, well, now everyone's trying to like regroup because now the fans are used to watching super ratchet. Like Love and Hip Hop was like the last of like the okay ratchetness. Yeah. Like, there's Housewives and, like Vanderpump, there's levels to it. And Love and Hip Hop was like the that's as ratchet as we could go over here. And then you get Baddies and it's like, we're in the gutter.
Right. But do you feel like, does Love and Hip Hop have to like adjust to compete with that?
I feel like that's probably part of the reason why they also didn't want to come back. Cause now it's like this era level of ratchetness. They can't do that on network. Like we were getting fined by season 4. I was getting fined. Like every time you threw a punch, a drink, you're getting $1,500 taken out your check.
Really?
Yeah. They started fining us because it was like I said, you can only go so far ratchet on network.
Wow, that's crazy. Because when you watch Zeus, it's like they got the bodyguards sort of like lingering right there, ready to like rip people apart. And if they
give you like a good 5-10 just to run it real quick.
Exactly, yeah. And it very much feels like the rebirth of like Jerry Springer, which we all spent a lot of time watching as kids, or even like professional wrestling. Yeah, it's like it feels like professional wrestling for girls.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, he's made like a culture. It's a culture behind Baddies. You know, they have their sayings, they've made artists, like, and what they're doing, like I can't even discredit it. Like I'm happy to be one of the pioneers, you know what I'm saying, to give them their first fight. Even though Lemmy's bitch ass was gonna let us go to jail when Masika called the police on us and had us hemmed up in COVID at a cop car. And then it was just like, we're about to have to double file charges, so the whole shit got dropped. But that's how you know, like it was a way different thing. Calling the police, like imagine they called the police to Baddies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
People file lawsuits though, right?
Yeah, now Masika did file a $6 million lawsuit on me and Zeus for her getting her ass beat on that. But then we just shot like a follow up to that with Ray J, and she dropped the suit and stuff in order for me to film.
Oh, well, that's good. Wait, so are you and Masika like BFFs at this point, or what? Or no? No. Okay, so that was that time period, and then now you're very much not cool. But when did you all fall out?
We fell out during season 1, 11 years ago. It's been an 11 year. Yeah, it's 11. Yeah, it's
because that's like one. I don't have that many connections within the Love and Hip Hop multiverse, but she's one person actually basically like defeated one of the No Jumper hosts.
I remember that.
Sharp.
Yeah, I remember that. Masika got a quick tongue.
Sharp got out the paint. Yeah. As a result of her.
Yeah, he did. I remember him walked up through the shit, like got up, walked out the seat. And she's sitting over there like.
You may not get along with her, but that was pretty legendary. She took out a solid pimp. Yeah, like 10 years of pimping under his belt.
Because he asked her, does she want to go on Baddies? And even though me and Masika are from 2 walks of life, and she's probably very more fit for Baddies than me due to her background, but she even was like, that's beneath me, you know what I'm saying? And he was trying to say, how it wasn't. Just saying what we're sitting here talking about why it wouldn't be a fit for me. Yeah. Why the circus is not a fit for me. Like, you have to be a certain kind of person to want to do that. And I didn't I said, I didn't know about the circus, like, on this go. I didn't have much time. The nigga got out of jail. I didn't have, like, a chance to go and, like, okay, well, what's all the shit that he's done in the past?
Right.
I didn't even know he was beating bitches. Like, I didn't know none of this shit, you know? I didn't know, like, I didn't know. And I'm, like, finding out stuff. But to me, it seemed very, like, both ways toxic. So I thought the calm, the mature person, like, if I gave that energy, that's what I would receive.
Right. Okay. But so
that's the cougar shit.
But does this like reaffirm your belief that you should be with somebody older and more mature, maybe?
I feel like I should be with whoever the universe brings in.
Well, you had to. I feel like no woman as attractive or as successful as you has just like a blank roster. I'm sure at the moment that you linked up with Blueface that there was already guys who were vying for your attention. Every girl's got a little crowd of suitors that she can pick from at any given time.
I mean,
right?
he opened the floodgates for the YNs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like my DMs are, it's in there. I'm just like, oh, I didn't even know you existed. Oh, you like, and they're like coming up on some like, I want a cougar, I want an older woman, I want a more mature woman, and it's some heavy hitters in there.
Really?
Some $100 million net worths in there. Like it's some stuff. So I was like, oh, okay.
$100 million. We're talking about a rapper?
Athlete.
Okay. More athletes with $100 million net worth. Okay. Because
not even net worth, it's like contracts.
I'm trying to think of rappers with $100 million net worth. That's a pretty short list. Yeah.
No. It's ball players. It's ball players.
Okay.
Athletes. So there's the rappers in there too. I feel like all the rappers and stuff that are in there just, want to be with the girl you used to fuck with Blueface type time. Yeah. Like I never really did the whole rapper thing. Like it's never really been like my forte anyway. So I did it. I tried it. I tried like a rapper gang member crip
yeah. You kind of like where else is there to go at that point? You kind of like
I'm divorced. Okay. It's a good time. You know what I'm saying? Person trying to spend some money.
21-year-old rapper or 21-year-old NBA star?
NBA.
Because they have like a more normal personality. There's like a better chance of them being a regular person.
Well, that, and I feel like they're in their profession, the rules, like they can't do certain things that would violate their contract. They can't, even if they're alcoholics or like whatever, like you have to take drug tests. Like you're accountable when you're an athlete. Not to say that these athletes ain't crashing out, because we didn't seen some CTE and go.
But every day Blueface does multiple things that if he were signed to an NBA team, he would be fined like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Every day that his probation will come back and take his ass to jail if he don't cut it out. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, hopefully that doesn't happen. That would be a tragedy.
I mean, listen, I told him so the night before the crash out, that was another little thing at the Zeus thing. I told him to stop doing some of the activities that I seen, because I got detained with probation officers for 3 hours at the house.
Really? What happened? We don't even know about that, right?
I know.
Oh, what were they tripping about?
I think like one of his baby mamas or some, we don't know, but somebody definitely called like probation and DCFS and like saying, there was kids here and it was unsafe or some, BS or whatever. And he was very compliant. I was there. He was there. His engineer was there. We got taken out the house. They came up with the little taser scope things. Because we were just sitting on the couch. Like we had just woken up for a nap. You got to go do a 20v1. We saw like the flashlights on it, and then the boom, boom, boom. And so, so we were detained. I heard all his charges, everything he supposed to do, not supposed to do. We'll go back to jail for the whole list. They were coming. His mom, they came back in 24 hours. So he has certain conditions, I guess, that, he can't violate. And I cared about that. So I seen him in a space and I was like, you should probably take that down. You take that. And then he banged on me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you got it. And he's like, no, but I love you for it. Because at the same time, it was like, I'm not telling you like to turn you down. I'm telling you to keep you free. And right now you might hate me for it. Maybe that's like the mother instinct shit in me. I don't know. He was like, it's not my place. He never really apologized for it. We moved past it, but
I mean, honestly, like I feel like I speak for the streets, the hoods of Los Angeles. We can't afford to lose him. Like it was really dry prior to this. Like there's, as far as LA rappers, like real motion, you got Kendrick, but obviously he's on his own wavelength. Yeah,
that's what I told him. I said, there's only really Kendrick.
He's in outer space. And then you got Blueface, and he's really outside. Like, you can reach out and touch Blueface.
Yeah, YG is like here, there, Game.
But not necessarily like
they're older though. They're
day to day in the mix in the same way.
He's outside.
Yeah,
like getting 310 baby back out there. But yeah, like he is. That's how I was looking. Like I said, I was looking from like that perspective that I don't care even if you get mad at me, I'm still gonna tell you like you probably shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Like So that was like a thing, but
So okay, my my wife and I did an interview with Jaden, and in it, Jaden kind of warned me that if Blueface gets a chance, he will fuck my wife.
Right.
Now, that might be a little bit less jarring for me to hear than the average person, because we do have a relationship in which we, film porn with other people and stuff like that. And so he makes a video where he basically says, hey, Adam, just so you know, I will fuck your wife. And then yesterday, she makes a video basically saying, you have 2 weeks, get tested, get your stamina up. It'll be me, you, a cameraman, and my husband sitting in a little chair in the corner.
Cut cold shit.
And today, right before we got on here, thank you for saying that. Right before we got on here, he makes another video where he basically says that I think he picked up on the fact that dollar signs were lighting up in her eyes. The realization that shooting porn with Blueface would probably be like the most viral thing that she's ever done in her entire life. And I think that he sort of like correctly picked up on the fact that she and I were maybe a little bit too excited about this idea, that we might be looking at this idea as like a vacation home, which, from his perspective, is like, it's kind of like, shit, do you really want to give that career extension / lifeline to this girl? Like, is that a fair scenario, or should he be looking to, take charge and do that kind of content on his own? Which I totally understand. As a businessman, I think he kind of sniffed it out that maybe this wouldn't be as advantageous to him as it would be to her.
And there was like not a revenue in place. He's a businessman.
I mean, I would be down for that, but I don't think he doesn't even have an OnlyFans anymore. I've always kind of, I don't think he's gonna fuck on camera like that. Like, why would he? Like, most guys don't.
I mean, he said, I think before, like him and Krayshawn's like tape leaked or something like that.
Did it?
I think so.
I don't even remember, but
he wasn't trying to do Ray J.
Okay.
I'm saying Blue wasn't trying to give a full on performative like Ray J thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you think he should? Do you think he would be able to make it as a porn star based on what you've seen out there?
It'd be interesting. People would just watch it for the shock value. I don't even know if they'd even, you know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't take shit seriously. I don't think people thinks that he takes anything seriously.
Yeah.
So him even doing it, I don't think they would even think, he'd have to be vulnerable enough to really, do that.
Dude,
so,
if he couldn't get hard, which no, I'm sure he's fine with that in the real world.
I mean, if she's gonna top him up, like.
But I'm just saying, in the porn world, you wouldn't believe how many of these fucking guys can't get hard.
Oh wow.
If he
shy, like
if he couldn't get hard, I'm making a 30-minute video compilation of him beating his meat with slow piano music in the background. And we're going to release that to the public.
Instead.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that to him. But I mean, I just.
He's your boy. I seen it. I mean, you don't think it was just literally just off the respect?
What? Not banging her?
Uh-huh.
I mean, really, like the respectful thing.
But why did he say
if he wanted to honor our friendship, the most respectful thing that he could do would be to bang my wife.
Right.
And help us to get a vacation home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what he gets. See, that's what I'm saying. He always talking about some shit is for entertainment. See, that stop writing checks your ass can't cash.
He might have met his match. He met his match with us because we really.
And he met his match with me.
He's willing to do whatever for the bread.
To it.
Let somebody bang your baby mama on camera.
That's what
and then come back and let me know if you're down to do anything for the bread. Yeah.
And this is why I go up, because I'm like, does he think he finna punk me? Like me, Hazel E? Like, you think you finna get that off? Okay, like let's go. Like,
so did you accuse him of being zesty in the breakup, or was that a fake news post?
Oh, that was it was him drenching himself in the water. It was him. It was very fresh out of jail. It was very, I don't know if he was having flashbacks from the prison shower, but
nothing zesty's happening in there.
Nothing in the prison shower.
Not to him.
Oh, okay. Well,
maybe on some other yard. The yard that he's on, I don't think so.
Okay, so no
ass play.
It was very. I don't know. He thought he was like, I don't know what it was about that. So I mean, I saw it like floating around, and I was like, see, this is what his ass gets, because that was one of the nights he pissed me off. And it was just like the DL whisperer. He likes to, talk about men and like certain down low.
Who is the DL whisperer?
Oh, you got to get into the DL whisperer.
Is this an actual person? Or?
Yes, it's a person.
It's not like a genie?
No, he tells women like the signs and stuff to look for in DL men. He gets into it. People like he's great. DL whisperer is like amazing, and so.
So yeah, man, y'all heard Hazel E basically say all that shit about Blueface. You heard Whack kind of press Adam for what she said and all that. What y'all think? You think that uh, he was just playing with her, or you think that maybe he did have feelings for her or something? I don't know, but it did seem kind of like he was fucking with her for real. But she wasn't trying to be a part of the circus. But yeah, man. So shout out to Clubhouse TV and No Jumper for the clips. We gonna be on to the next one, man. We gone.